Hey guys, welcome back to the Struggleville YouTube channel. For this video, we're going to take a look at some of the instant savings that are available for the next week or so at Harbor Freight. We'll do some price comparing with the old prices that we used to see for the items, and we may even compare it to some stuff on Amazon. So, first off, we have the Pittsburgh 3-ton low-profile floor jack. You can see the instant savings price of $104.99, the Harbor Freight website on the left. On the right, we have my website using the coupon search, which is obsolete for most people nowadays because obviously the coupons are all expired, but it is helpful for price comparison purposes, at least for the next maybe year, and then that really won't matter anymore either. But you can see the old coupon prices back in January were $104.99 also, and then we did see it at $99.99 a few times back in 2020. So only a $5 increase, not too bad there. And this is one of the better items at Harbor Freight. I've had the regular 3-ton for quite some time now, not the low profile, but more or less the same. And pretty much everyone agrees it's a good item, especially for the price. Next up, we have the Sentec digital inspection camera, normally $74.99 down to $59.99, and we actually have the same coupon price from 2018. I thought it was kind of odd. We had a coupon in 2018, and my website lists them from newest to oldest, and this is the only one that pops up. So didn't see a lot of coupons for it. It's really an item I don't like at all. So um, one, it's outdated. It's got this really small screen, and I have some Amazon listings pulled up. I really prefer the ones that are almost the size of a cell phone and you get almost a full screen, like this Depth Stitch one or Ragu. So you get a nice bigger screen, you can see better. Also, you only have about a 3-foot cable on this one, which for some things would be just fine, but other things it wouldn't be, and it's going to limit your possible uses for it. A lot of these are 11 feet or 16 feet. You can even get like 25 feet. And then lastly, the Sentec uses 4 AA batteries. Having to use disposable batteries for it is just dreadful. All of these work on a rechargeable lithium battery. Also, you can record video and take pictures with anything you find on Amazon, any of these newer designs, whereas I don't know if the Sentec one can record or not. But either way, yeah, it runs on 4 AA batteries. There's just nothing I like about this Sentec one, so I definitely wouldn't get it. I will put a link down below to these search results if you want to take a look at those. Actually, if you can hold out for a week or two, a company sent me one of these to do a video on, and when I have that video ready to publish, they're going to send me a promo code, so I'll be able to get you guys a deal on that here in a couple of weeks. It's really nice to know that Harbor Freight is watching, they're paying attention, and they're taking notes. A couple of weeks ago, I complained about how they got rid of all the coupons, they're not doing any coupons, and then a week later they came out with those 10% coupons and the 20% coupons that were good for like 4 days. And then later, we were doing a price comparison video, and I went through an entire email. I think in the entire email, there was only one item where the old price was either the same or cheaper. Excuse me, the new price was either the same or cheaper than the old price. And in this instance, we're like 3 for 3 already. So thanks for watching, Harbor Freight. Keep taking my advice, and maybe we can get people back in your store, because it's always empty every time I go. Haulmaster, we got the 400-pound capacity, 15-foot ratcheting tie-downs, 4-pack for $7.99. Our last coupon in March was also $7.99. Sometimes we saw them for $6.99, and they were also included in this $5 tool sale coupon. This one was with $49.99 purchase. They've done a couple different variations of the $5 one. There was another one where it's something like $35, and there would be 7 tools included, and if you just bought all 7, you would qualify for the discounted price on all of it. And that was a pretty good sale that they used to do. I don't know if I would expect it to ever come back around. And for $7.99, they're $2 a piece. They're not the best ratcheting tie downs you can buy, but they're good for plenty of stuff, and worth picking up for $8. Look at this. Power of the internet. We can affect Harbor Freight prices. Here we have the Bauer 20-volt lithium-ion cordless half-inch drill driver kit. Comes with a 1.5 amp hour battery, the rapid charger, and the bag. So the instant savings price of $49.99, normally $64.99. But look at the coupons that we have seen on this thing, $59.99. This one was in March, end of March of this year. Everyone get down to 57 for one of them. Look at these guys, all of them $59.99. Hit a $64.99. So really good deal there on the Bauer. I actually have this drill. I picked it up a couple of years ago, but I got it at a parking lot sale. Hopefully those are going to be coming back full swing as things open back up, because those were really where the best deals were. When you get those orange tag, open box, return type items, those are the best deals at the parking lot sale. And that's how I got my Bauer kit. It was actually $25 with one of those orange tags. It's actually a pretty decent drill. The 1.5 amp hour battery is fine for a drill, but it doesn't help you expand into a lot of other Bauer tools. But they have expanded the Bauer lineup quite a bit since when I got into it 2 years ago. So they have all sorts of different batteries you can buy and tools. And I think when I bought it, you couldn't even buy individual batteries. But anyway, next. So they have a deal on the Bauer 5 amp hour batteries, but you only get a discount if you buy two. So they're normally $59.99, but if you buy two or more, you can get them for $49.99, which isn't a bad price for 5 amp hour batteries. Prices range, for different tool lineups all over the place in batteries. Like Makita batteries are just ridiculously expensive. But then also, if you go on Amazon, there's a lot of generic compatible batteries for all sorts of different brands. I've had good luck with that. You guys have seen the videos in the past where we have tested out those batteries. I've had one that was dead on arrival, and then all the other ones so far for me have worked just as good or nearly as good as the genuine batteries, but they're like 75% cheaper. So here's the problem with any platform that is specific to a single store. You are at the mercy of whatever they want to price it at and whatever promotions they want to give you. If you're buying DeWalt tools, there's 100 different retailers that could run different promotions on DeWalt tools. The Bauer stuff, you're only going to get at Harbor Freight. If it was Ryobi, you're only going to get it at Home Depot. So it makes things a little bit more complicated in trying to find deals, because you're just at the mercy of the store. Like I said, $49.99 if you bought two. It's not a bad price at all for 5 amp hour batteries. Warrior titanium split point drill bit set, 29-piece set in the handy dandy case. Normal price of $18.99. We have the instant savings price of $12.99. And if we look at the coupons here on the right, the last coupon we had was $10.99 on in March 16th of this year. And we saw a bunch at $10.99. This was one of the items that had tons of coupons. It was one of their favorites, along with some of those little like pancake air compressors and stuff and even the Pittsburgh Jack, they would just do coupons all the time with. If we go back far enough, it was part of the $5 tool sale, which again, one of my favorites. And we saw some $9.99 somewhere in here. Here we have the Central Machinery 24-inch high-velocity shop fan, normally 150 down to 125. This is an item that had a lot of volatility with the coupon prices. We'd see it as low as $99 or as high as $129.99. So you can see the last one was $120. Here was a $99 in October of, it looks like 19, so it was a while ago that we saw coupons on these, $114. So kind of all over the place. You can see most of the time it came with also this pedestal fan. And the email didn't include it, but if you type in the number 61845, you can see that it is also included in this instant savings deal. Here we have the 2,500 pound ATV utility winch $64.99, normally $80. This is one of the items that the price has steadily gone up. You can see it was $59.99, $54.99. For the longest, it was $49.99. I bought this a couple of years ago, again, parking lot sale, orange tag. It was my favorite shopping event at Harbor Freight to go to, so I ended up buying a lot of that orange tag clearance stuff. So I bought it for $25, and it actually works really good. I'll tell you, I have it mounted near the floor in the back of my garage, and I've used it a couple times now to pull my 67 Mustang into the garage because it doesn't run under its own power, and it beats the hell out of pushing it around. And actually how I've powered it is with a portable jump starter, and they work surprisingly well. Have the Hardy Professional Mechanic gloves. I believe you have medium large, extra large is what they showed on the previous page. So normally $12.99 and now $9.99, which is pretty typical for the coupon prices that we saw. See, there was an $8.99 back in 19. I really don't have any experience with these things at all. I'm not really a glove guy. I got tiny Donald Trump hands, and gloves just don't fit, and I feel like you can't feel anything, and gloves ain't for me. Man, what they've done with this 4-drawer tech cart, it's like the crime of the century. It's a U.S. General 30 entry. You got the 4 drawers, the lift top. It's a cart, obviously. They came out with the different goofy colors like they've done with all their stuff. And you can see back in March it was $159.99, but just watch what happens to the price as we scroll back. We had some $149.99, some $139.99, $119.99. Now we're just at the end of 19 at this point, so a year and a half ago, $119.99, $107.99. This is still in 2019, $107, $84.99, and we're all the way up to $179.99. I bought, I think it was in 2019, maybe 2018, a while ago, the 5-drawer cart, and I used a coupon to get it for $149.99. So, I mean, out of principle and of knowing the former prices, I could never recommend anyone buy this thing at 180 bucks. Just crazy. Here's another item that's had quite a bit of price volatility. It's trended up, but Harbor Freight has this weird thing when they release new products. They always release them, or 90% of the time, really high, and then inevitably the price falls back down to earth. So usually the early adopters end up getting screwed. But here's the Titanium Professional Welder, and we can see the last coupon we had was 10% off. It's currently down to $519.99 with their instant savings. So this was just in January of this year. And then look at this. This is going back to 2019, but it's the end of the year. $449, $449, $449 was pretty consistent there. We were at $179, $179, I wish, $479 at one point, $449 again. So bounced around a little bit, but we've gone up quite a bit now. The value of this one really depends how much do you think they upgraded going from Central Machinery, the old one on the right, to Bauer, the new on the left. Personally, I think a lot of this stuff is minor tweaks, and in some cases the exact same item being rebranded at a higher price. Maybe that's just me being cynical, but that's what I see in a lot of this stuff. So you see the instant savings of $109.99 for the Bauer. The Central Machinery is still available. I would imagine they're going to phase it out. They do that low, medium, high price scaling, but I don't know if that makes sense on a sander like this. $89.99 is the current price there. If we look at the coupons for the Central Machinery, $64.99 a few times, and then we even had some 59s down here. This is going all the way back to February of 2019. So if you go from 59 to 109.99, it's quite a jump if it's essentially the same thing. We have the Bauer corded 20mm long throw random orbit 6-inch DA polisher. This is a newer item, so we're not going to have coupon history on it. It's $10 off, normally $99.99 down to $89.99. Now on the right, I pulled up the Tack Life version, the one they sell, and you see they have it at $59.99 currently with a $5 coupon. I'll put a link down below for that one. So $55 to $90. The other kind of interesting thing here, if you've been following the Tack Life saga as it is on Amazon, when I was looking at the search results, this is a sponsored item. So they're paying for that ad to show up there. Just kind of interesting given their position on Amazon right now. Here we have the Franklin two-step steel stool, $19.99. That's the same coupon price that we had seen in the past on it, so it hasn't gone up any, but kind of a boring item for me, so let's move on. Another item that we have seen an uptick on, this is the Union Safe Company 10-gun electronic security safe. $319.99 was $379.99. You can see the latest coupon was $279.99, $40 cheaper. And that was just in March of this year. So we had a downward trend at one point, and then we've shot up from there. So you can see we had 279s going all the way to October. Let's see, that's March of 20 and February. And then we have two 99s in 2019. So we had about a year of a $20 discount and then the $40 jump. The .71 cubic foot electronic digital safe, $54.99. I want to say this is the one. There was a recall on one of their safes. They previously had advertised it as a gun safe, and it was recalled because it would just randomly open. It would just open on its own. Not good for something that is a safe, especially a safe that's designed to hold guns. But I know I did a video on it when that recall first came out, and I want to say this is the updated version of that safe, and when they updated it after the recall, they removed the branding of it being a gun safe. It may have been slightly different safe, but it was one of the smaller Harbor Freight safes. Anyways, $54.99, previous pricing $49.99, and we even had a $54.99 back in 2018. It's funny to see how in 2018 we had higher prices than 2019 and 2020, and then we're back to the 2018 prices. I'm not sure what was the cause of the dip for those 2 years. Next up we have the Bunker Hill security light. It's a 500 lumen solar light. You can see we have the solar panel shown here. Was $24.99, now $19.99. Now this is an item that has actually gone down in price, and yet I still wouldn't recommend it. So let's look at some of the coupons. We have $23.99 that was in August of last year, $23.99, $23.99, $29.99 back in 2019, and you can see it was $29.99 for some time. Now, the reason I would not recommend it is because everything with an LED light on it has been just tanking in price. If you were an early adopter of the deformable LED lights, who I'm a big fan of those things, when they first came out, they were like 60 bucks a piece, and now we've seen deals to them, we can get them like $10 a piece. The prices have just tanked on everything LED. The technology gets better and cheaper, and just I wouldn't recommend it because we have lots of options on Amazon. I did a search on my website. I have it way zoomed in so you guys can read the coupon, so it's a little difficult to look here, but all I did was type security light to look at the last post that included the word security light. So this one gets hardwired. It doesn't have a solar panel, but it was $26 and we had a 40% promo code there. This one is a 4-pack of solar LED lights, and it was $29.99, but we had a 50% promo code on that, so only 15 bucks for a 4-pack. This one is a 2-pack with the solar panel on top and the security lights there. and it was $19.99 with a 50% promo code, so $9 and then $5 each for those things. Um, it's just, here's another one, $26.99, a 40% promo code and a 25% coupon, so we were taking 65% off of that price. Pretty much anything with an LED on it at Harbor Freight, I would rather just purchase the item on Amazon and get a better deal. Here we have the Hallmaster 1-ton manual chain hoist. It's gone up $5, but it didn't have a whole lot of action even back in the day, so right now it's $49.99. Our last coupon was at the end of last year for $44, and we also had one for $39.99 way back in October of 18. Here we have the 19-foot by 24-foot heavy-duty Tarp, normally $59.99, now $49.99. This is one where the discount has been like a laser beam, always the same thing, $49.99 every time. The only Harbor Freight Tarp I've ever had was the free ones, which aren't the greatest. I think they shred up pretty easily, but generally it seems that people really like the Harbor Freight tarps. But you can see just every single one of them. What was the last one? Going back to March of 2018, every one we saw was $49.99. So that was the last of the instant savings listed in the last email they sent out. Make sure to give the video a like, subscribe for any subscriber, and we'll continue to do these videos to compare some of the prices and do a little bit of insight on different products. Also, just posted a video on an Autovox Dash Cam. If you didn't see that, I'll have a little end screen pop up for it. Check out that video. We have a $20 coupon and a 10% promo code going on right now for that dash cam, and it was really cool. You check out the video. I think you'll like it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.